Morning. Very good morning. Today is 14th of May 2020 and it's 10:10 a.m. And I've just finished reading today's newspaper and I'm confused to say the least. Completely flabbergasted. I'll come to it in a few minutes. First, today's share from Ghalib, obviously. शौक हर रंग रकीबे सरोसामा निकला. शौक हर रंग रकीबे सरोसामा निकला. कैस तस्वीर के पर्दे में भी ओरियां निकला. कैस तस्वीर के पर्दे में भी ओरियां निकला. Now, obviously, those of you who have not read much Urdu shairi would be confused, but I'll try to sort of explain what this is all about. Shauq, shauq. Here it means passion. It means when you're madly in love with something or someone or even some concept, extreme desire, ishq. Shauq har rang, in every way passion is raqibe sarosama. Raqib, dushman. Sar, head, meaning life or even sanity. Raqibe sarosama. Sama means whatever you own, saman. Your property, your wealth, everything that you own. So, whichever way he says you look at it, passion is an enemy of your, and every kind of passion is an enemy of your life, of your sanity, of everything that you own. And how so? He's given an example. Qais is Majnu, the Laila Majnu story, Majnu. So he was like really passionate about Laila, and he sort of lost everything that he had in that passion. And Majnu ka matlab hota hai pagal. So he was so mad in passion that he would tear his clothes and walk around naked. So at least Qais के कुर्ते के बारे में तो बड़ा फेमस है कि वो कुर्ता फाड़ के घूमता था in his madness because he desired Laila, wouldn't get her. Qais तस्वीर के पर्दे में, तस्वीर picture painting, it's done on a piece of cloth or canvas or something which is like a parda, like something which covers your nakedness और यानी nakedness. Qais tasveer ke parde mein bhi uriyan nikla, that even if Qais is drawn by somebody, is painted by somebody, he is painted as a naked guy, or at least his kurta is torn. So even in his painting, when there is that parda of the painting, even then he was found to be naked. To that extent, passion makes you naked, makes you lose everything, makes you lose even the shirt on your back. Not just your head, not just your sanity, not just everything that you own, not just all your wealth, not just all your relationships, even your very shirt on your back is lost if you are passionate. And how does this link with the post-COVID life? So this is so personal to me today because as it is, I always try and understand life. What is truth? What is reality? That's my passion. That's what I go for. That's my ishq. And that is what is the enemy of my life and of my sanity and of my wealth and everything, because everything of mine is driven towards that. So now what happened today was that we seem to have made a complete U-turn, a second U-turn in 2 months. Till 18th of March, everyone, including the Prime Minister and every single person who was anybody, in India at least, was saying, oh, no problem, business as usual. And on 19th, was it? Yeah, on 19th, our dear Prime Minister comes on TV at 8 p.m. and tells us, oh, let's just do a bit of Janta curfew. And then things became so crazy. Within a span of about, a week or 10 days, you found that suddenly the Jamatis, the Delhi Markaz, it seems, has given a death sentence to the country. And everyone and anyone who's outside for any reason, even justified reasons, was beaten black and blue by police forces across the country and sometimes even across the world. What was that about? If today the newspapers just seem to say that life as usual, just go about doing all your work, trains will start, flights will start, everything will start, oh, just keep a distance from people. Otherwise, live your life as usual. Let the economy run. Now, the world over, didn't anyone think that this would happen? Didn't I think of that? I didn't, of course. So, either that whole coronavirus thing was overbuilt up. I'm not saying that coronavirus doesn't exist, but either that was overbuilt up. Even then, our leadership chose not to trust us, and across the world, they've been keeping people in the dark, except maybe Sweden. And then after that, suddenly now, everyone is worried about economy, everyone is worried about jobs, everyone is worried about everything else other than corona. So it seems. So complete U-turn, second U-turn in 2 months. Now, what the fuck is this? I don't understand. Either that was overbuilt up then, either people were confused at that time, and I will allow that. I will allow that to everyone, because I allow that to myself. But then the least you need to do is own it up. The least you need to do is, yes, we fucked it up. Nobody is willing to say that. I don't understand what's going on. First, you were told that everything is controlled, nothing to worry about. In Parliament, everything is controlled. Everything is in control. Everything is fine. And then everything is out of control. Everything is the fault of the people, of the Muslims, of the Africans, African Americans, of everyone other than the governments. And then suddenly you're told, no, get back. Read today's newspaper. It reads like a business as usual newspaper. Oh, wonderful, we're going to get this loan and that loan, and in red zones also you can go ahead and start your factories and all kinds of things. And what about all those people who are still walking on the roads trying to get to their homes? What about all those people who left on trains when they were started and they had to sit on the footpaths because there was no transport taking them from their destination station to their homes? I don't know what's going on. I have only one learning from all this, which is what I'm passing on to you. Be extremely skeptical of everything. Use your own head. Use your own head. And be extremely skeptical of everything. Tali thali mat bajao. मोमबत्ती और घर मत जलाओ. सुकून से जो भी कोई कुछ बोलता है उसके बारे में सोचो. think about things, be skeptical. I wouldn't have been so cynical today if there was someone who was willing to stand up and say, yes, I did not have enough information, I acted hastily, or I did the best that I could do at that point in time, and I think that it is time we do a rethink. Someone has to trust us. Someone has to keep us informed, truly informed. Someone has to trust us. Someone higher up. And if they can't trust us, why should we trust them? I can understand that scientists were just trying to figure out things. Well, make people understand that that's how science advances. We scientists are not gods. Doctors are not gods. Stop throwing petals at them. Stop doing rallies for them. Instead, accept that they are human beings and they're doing the best that they can. Treat them like human beings. Be thankful to them as human beings. Don't go to your temples and mosques and gurudwaras and churches and thank God, because God has not done anything for you. It is only people have done something to you, either for good or for bad. Be skeptical. Try and look at what is going on underneath, how people are trying to fool you for whatever reason. They might be doing it for your own good, or they might not be doing it for your own good. Either way, figure it out. Huge. I'm finding a huge amount of trust deficit today in everything around me. So, just ask you to be skeptical and go ahead with life. All the best.